Okay, so unfortunately, the recording we missed for the first 45 minutes. So let's start with the third video, which is about the heart.
The circulatory system is an example of an organ system, and its role is to transport oxygen and nutrients to our body's tissues. This organ system relies on three main things: the blood, which carries the all-important oxygen and nutrients, the blood vessels, which hold that blood, and the heart, which pumps the blood to keep it moving through the vessels. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the structure and the function of the heart. Then in two separate videos, we'll take a look at the vessels and the blood. As you can see from this image, you can actually think of the circulatory system as a double circulatory system, because there are two distinct.
All right, let me pause this over here. This is what we have discussed in the blood lesson, that this is the heart in the middle, and it has two circulatory systems. One which is over here. Let me grab the pen. So we have one system over here, one loop, and that is the second loop. So the first loop is going to the different parts of the body, and this one is especially going to the lungs. So let me write it down. Why can't I write? Yes, thank you. So this is with the lungs, and this one over here is with the body parts. So if we discuss one thing at one time, you're going to find that this is where the heart is providing the fresh oxygenated blood to all body parts, and then from these body parts, this is collected from the veins and then is coming back to the heart. Now, once it receives the bad blood, the deoxygenated blood, it sends it out to the lung so that it gets oxygenated, and then it gets oxygenated and comes back to the heart, and then the heart sends it back to the body again. So I hope everybody remembers this. So let's go to the video.
Loops. One of them carries deoxygenated blood from the heart to the lungs, where it gains oxygen and then flows back to the heart, while this other one carries that oxygenated blood to the rest of the body, where it gives up its oxygen to the tissues, becoming deoxygenated, and then flows back to the heart, to start all over again. Taking a closer look at the heart though, we can see that it consists of 1, 2, 3, 4 chambers, with thick muscular walls surrounding them, and then veins and arteries coming in and out. Now, whenever you're looking at an image of the heart, like we are here, it's as if you're looking at another person from their front. So their left side of the heart is actually on our right, and their right side is on our left. Pretty much all of the diagrams of the heart that you come across are drawn in this way. So just remember that the left side is on our right, and the right side is on our left. You also need to know that the top chambers are called atria, with an individual one being called an atrium, and the bottom chambers are ventricles. Between the chambers and the vessels, we find valves, which prevent the blood from flowing backwards, ensuring that it always flows in the right direction.
So the valves are so important that if the valves do not work properly, the blood can go back into the atrium. For example, if the blood is being pushed from the atrium to the ventricles, then they have to close this gate because the ventricles are about to contract and push the blood out. They have to push the blood out to the lungs or to the body. If you don't close the gates back, it will go back into the atrium, and then they'll just keep on going back and forth. Atrium to the ventricle, ventricle to the atrium, atrium to the ventricle. So that's why the valves are there to keep the traffic of the blood in one direction, so it doesn't come back. Nobody has a question. Yes.
Mister, I don't understand. Is the blood thick?
Yes, the blood is thick.
Oh,
It's not like
thank
water.
you.
So it is thicker than the water. So The blood is going to flow. If I'm going to draw this diagram, let me grab this pen. Look, the blood is over here and it comes in this direction. So, sorry. The blood is coming from here into this place, and this is the direction of it. Once the blood is here, they were contracting and they were relaxing. I need to show you a small video on this, which is actually showing the contraction and the relaxation of the muscle. So just hold on a second. Let me go to that animation where the heart chambers are actually contracting and relaxing. Heart chambers contracting and relaxing. So this one is, I think, yes, this one would be much more better. Let me clean the annotations, clear all drawings, and let me resume the screen share. Okay, look at this one. Is it playing? Yes, it is playing.
This is the natural pacemaker of the heart. It initiates all heartbeat and determines heart rate.
So the pacemaker actually tells the muscles of the heart that how fast you have to pump and how slow you should be. So look at this. The blood is going to get in from the atrium to the ventricles. The movement of the blood is going to come from these two chambers on the top and they're going to come into this. So they are, let's see, AV node. We don't have to discuss the AV node right now. Look at this one. While they were contracting, they were relaxing. One of them contracts and the other one relaxes so that they would allow the blood to come in. So they expand. The upper one is contracting and the lower one are expanding. And they are getting filled up with the blood. So let's see. This is a little bit more advanced level for you guys, but I just want to show you how the blood is moving out. So look, they are contracting and they are relaxing. While they are contracting, they receive the blood on top. Look at this. Let me pause this. Once these two are going to contract from the lower end, the upper one expands so they can get new blood. New session comes in. As this blood is getting actually out of the ventricles, this blood is going out, this one is going out, and this one is receiving fresh blood. Next session comes in, next batch comes in. So when they contract, they relax. So they have to work in opposite way. Yes, yes. Yeah, the mic.
Yes, sir. I have a question about the blood. How much in the right side the blood is blue and in the left side is red?
The blue is the one which shows deoxygenated blood, one without the oxygen. And it is
The
coming
blue
from,
is without oxygen, right?
yes, and it is coming from all the different parts of the body.
Okay, thank you, mister.
So once you send this blood to the lungs, it becomes oxygenated and then it comes to the left side of the heart. The red is coming. That means this is coming from the lungs. And then the heart will send all the fresh blood to everyone.
Right, mister, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So we have somebody coming in by the name of iPhone Rehab 123456. Mr. Care Supervisor, should I let him in or should I? The care supervisor, yes, what should I do with him? Okay, we have Yasin is done. Nuri, you have the question. Nuri, you have the mic.
Mister, I rose my hand by mistake.
Okay, no problem, Mr. Rose. Let's go to second student. Muhammad, you have the mic.
Mister, my question is in the middle, this thing
In the middle is?
that Mister, can you give me the highlighter to sign
Okay,
in?
I'll give you the highlighter. Where is Muhammad Al Uthaybi? Yeah, there you go. Got the control.
Here.
Yes.
Mister,
Yes.
can you? I can't see the diagram.
You moved the video. You played the video. I thought you wanted to play the video.
طب Mister,
There's the diagram.
okay. There's something in the middle. It sends blood to the heart or no?
Yes, in the middle there are veins which have to give the blood to the to the heart as well. So the
Oh,
heart needs blood as well, so it gets the blood from itself, right?
yeah.
So this is how the actually animation works. This is how the heart is moving and how the impulses are going. So I'll take the more. Thank you, Mohammed. Khalid is
Okay.
yes, Khalid.
Yes, Mister. These, if you see on the tubes, the blue tube and the red tube above, and the top of the diagram,
Yeah.
these things, the lines, I think it was mentioned in yesterday's video, but I don't remember its name. What is it called? The lines inside the tube.
The lines inside the tube, the cuspids, the valves.
Yes, yes, those things, like small lines.
Yes, the valves, they are on the bicuspid is on the left side and the tricuspid is on the right side.
So they are called valves.
Yes, they're called valves. They make sure that the blood stays in one direction. The blood flows in one direction. It doesn't go backwards. This is how the
Okay.
heart works. This is the animation that I was waiting for. Look at that. The upper two are contracting, the lower was relaxing. Let me go back. This one. This is how the heart works. The two will pump together and they will relax together. First they receive blood, then they send it out. The atrium receives, then they send it to ventricles, the ventricles send it out. So receive and send. Where are they sending and from where they are receiving? This one is receiving from all the different parts of the body, the blue, and the blue is being sent to the lungs. And the red one is we are receiving from the lungs, and where do we send it? We send it to all different parts of the body. What is okay? Thank you for asking. What is the yellow thing in the border of the heart? It's showing you the borders of the ventricle. And they're showing you that they carry the impulse as well. So it's just an impulse wave. So the heart, let me pause this. Let's go back to the video. So let's complete this one. Well, time is up. Sorry, boys. It's 9:40. And tell the iPhone rehab that please he has to log in with appropriate name so I can identify.